Our next speaker, Dr. Reda Bedeir, has a PhD from Al-Azhar University in Applied Linguistics and Islamic Studies. He holds 2 BA degrees, one in English and the other in Islamic Studies. He has an MA degree in simulations translations between Arabic and English. He's an international speaker and appeared in many TV channels all over the world. Now, we have the honor and the blessing of having Dr. Reda Bedeir serve our community as the Imam of Ottawa Main Masjid. He is a very motivational and engaging speaker who will make you hysterically laugh and cry within the same speech. Please join me in welcoming our esteemed guest and Sheikh, Dr. Reda Bedeir.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. No, let's try again. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yeah, this is the energy we can start with, inshallah. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I have good news and bad news. Which one should I start with? Bad news, good. The bad news, I'm the only speaker who is being given 5 hours to speak. Whether you like it or you like it, you'll have to listen to me, okay? The good news is this is the graduation of the Ottawa Islamic School 2018. I'm really proud of you all. And graduation is a time of joy and happiness, you know. I never prepare a talk. I always talk from my heart. And here I am talking to you from my heart. And because graduation is a time of joy and happiness, I would like to start my first hour with a smile on your face. Is that okay? And then I'll end up my 5 minutes with 3 messages. A message for the parents, a message for Ottawa Islamic School, and a message for my beloved ones, the leaders of the future. So would you like a smile? Give me one first. People are sitting like this. This is a graduation, okay? Parents, you should be happy, you know? And my loved ones, smile, okay? I'll give you one of my favorite Egyptian, jokes, okay? There was a Canadian, let's assume our parliament member here. She went to Cairo, and she wanted just to enjoy, the touristic sightseeing in Egypt. And she ended up in the airport, and she got a taxi driver. And the taxi driver took the luggage, put it in the trunk, and he started driving, and the first traffic light was red. And the driver did not stop. So Anita said to him, "Hey, by the way, that was red." He said, "I know." And she's like, "I think internationally, when it's red, people should stop." He said, "I'm a professional driver." And then the next traffic light was red, and the driver did not stop. So Anita got scared. She's like, "You know what? I have a family back home in Canada. I want to go back home as one piece, okay?" He said, "Listen, this is the last time I'm going to hear a comment. I said I'm a professional driver. I know what I'm doing." Third traffic light was green, and the driver stopped. So Anita said, "Come on. When it's red, you go. When it's green, you stop." He said, "You never know. There could be another professional driver coming the other way." Okay, with this smile on your face, I would like to share something. I love to see people smiling, and I love to see our promising graduates today smiling and feeling happy that today they are graduating, but tomorrow the future is theirs. And your community and your country expects a lot from you. You're graduates of the Ottawa Islamic School, so you have the word Islamic right there. And that means you have an extra responsibility. You'll be the best ambassadors of Islam, wherever your dreams will take you. Second thing is, when it comes to your choices in the future, I'll give you a piece of advice. Out of our culture, there are 2 areas where our parents dictate, and I'm telling you from now. don't listen to your parents in the following areas. When you choose your life partner, because we have two options always in our culture, your cousin or your cousin. And I'm talking about the same cousin, by the way, okay? So choose someone as Islam taught you, because it's a life commitment. Somebody asked me one time, he said, what does the word marriage mean to you? I said, astaghfirullah, marriage is a word? It's more than that. It's a sentence, it's a life sentence. Okay, second area, I remember Winston Churchill once said, and I want you to listen to this carefully, you have to like what you do to do what you like. So when it comes to education, choose what you like, because this is going to be your future. Because I remember my dad, like all the dads here, and dads who passed away, may Allah have mercy on my dad and all those who passed away. You know, we have two options when we graduate from high school, right? I expect you to be one of two, a doctor or a doctor. If you fail, you could be an engineer, inshallah. And I'm telling you, choose whatever you like, because this is your future. And again, I'm going to repeat the sentence. You have to like what you do to do what you like. So choose whatever you feel you're more comfortable to study. That's very important. Okay, let me move to the parents. Parents, are you proud of them or proud of them? You know now, I'll tell you how they feel. They're like, 12 years, right? So again, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make them the coolness of your eye. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it up for you for the sleepless nights and the times when you denied yourself something that you need to make them happy. Be grateful to your parents. Your community and your country expects a lot from you. Tomorrow you're the leaders of Canada. And tomorrow also you are the ambassadors of Islam within the Canadian community, the larger one. So again, don't forget one day that when your parents choose to put you on Ottawa Islamic School, they had a goal in their minds. And I will conclude with something personal. As I told you, my dad, may Allah have mercy on his soul, he wanted me to be a medical doctor. And when I was your age, I had a very good ear for languages. And I felt like, no, I'm not going to be a doctor. So my first degree was in English. But still, that was not my dream. And again, when it comes to dreams, the sky's your limit. But a dream will always be a dream until you put the time and the effort to make it come true, as you have done today. May Allah guide all your steps. So my dream was to be an interpreter of the United Nations. That was my dream when I was young. So once I finished my BA degree, I got a master's degree in simultaneous translation between Arabic and English, and I got the job right away. And I was an interpreter with the United Nations for the last 20 years. I have translated a number of books, but that was not my ultimate goal. You know, we have midterm goals, we have long-term goals, and we have an ultimate goal. So that was my midterm goal. But my long-term goal was how to use my language to serve my deen. And this is when I decided to go to Al-Azhar University and get an Islamic degree, get a PhD in applied linguistics, get a PhD on the tafsir of Surah Yusuf. And I have been around the world for the last 20 years using my language to serve my deen. I'm sharing this only to motivate you to always think that once we achieve a dream, we must have another dream. This is why for all the audience here, when I say what's the ultimate goal of every Muslim, it is to please God and end up in paradise. And you can do that. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.